Good morning. It is Carnivore Diet day 10. Is that right? Okay. So today's day 10 of a 60-day carnivore diet, and I had done carnivore diet for about a month and a half before. I took about 8 days off where I wasn't strict carnivore, and then I'm back on it now. Today's day 10. So I got on the scales today, or the scale today. There wasn't more than one of them. But I got on the scale today, and when I started this 10 days ago, I weighed 209 pounds. Now, initially when I started carnivore, like 2 months ago, I weighed 212 pounds. This is according to the scale in my house. And then so I got through that all the way up until June 25th, and I lost 5 pounds. So I went from 212 to 207. I took about 8 days off where I wasn't strict carnivore. I was a lot carnivore, but not strict. I ate a bunch of, stuff that I shouldn't have and drank a bunch of beer. So flash forward 10 days, and then we're at today, and I got back on the scale, and I'm back at 207. So I gained 2 pounds while I was off, not doing strict carnivore for about 8 days. 10 days later, I've lost the 2 pounds that I had got back down to. So I'm feeling really good all the time. I've got plenty of energy. I'm not as bloated as I had been, and I've lost the 2 pounds back. So I guess if for no more, and I've tried to exercise almost every day, and I've been able to exercise almost every day, whether it's walking or running or doing some kind of elliptical machine workout. I've been able to do that. So I'm down 2 pounds, and it's closer to 3 pounds because it was 207.0 today, and when I weighed the other day it was 209, and almost 210. So I've got that to feel good about. I wish the weight loss would come a little bit quicker, and I know that the weight loss is just a side effect of this diet and this way of eating. The main benefits from this way of eating are gut healing. If you have an autoimmune disorder, it'll help to clear a lot of those up. It can take away some forms of anxiety, which I fortunately don't have. But the weight loss has been really, 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 really slow this time around. I did it last year for 40 some odd days. And I was also a lot slimmer than I got this time around. Now, there were a few things that I was doing last time around that I wasn't necessarily doing this time. Like I was taking desiccated beef liver tablets. I don't know if that helped, at all with the weight loss and the slimming down back then. And I ate more cheese than I have been eating this time around. Like I've only had cheese one time in these 10 days, and it seems like it bloated me up like crazy last time, or this time. Last time I had cheese all the time, and it didn't really affect me that way. I had some alcohol last time I went through it, and I haven't had any this time. I was drinking coffee last time, and so I don't know. I got a few things that I need to work out as far as being able to slim down and get rid of some more of this body fat quicker. I feel like the bloating is gone. I feel like the bloating is gone for the most part. I still get bloated every once in a while. Yeah, obviously, if I eat too much, I'm going to be a little bit bloated. But the bloating, just to be bloated, a lot of that doesn't really happen anymore. So that's good, but the weight loss has just been painfully slow. And I understand that with a lot of people who have more weight to lose than what I've got, because I'm not a fat guy, I'm not an obese guy. I am an overweight guy, but I'm not obese by any stretch. I don't have loose hanging body fat. I'm not I'm not large, okay? I'm skinny fat, okay? I'm skinny all over in my arms, my legs, and everywhere else except for my gut. My belly fat is the one that's what I need to lose in order to be skinny. So I understand that with people who are larger than I am, have more body fat than I am, the weight comes off them a lot quicker because they've got so much more to lose. I understand that. That point is not lost on me, but it's still a little discouraging that I haven't lost more, because I've been, at least when it comes to the food, I've been extremely strict. Okay, when I've been in the carnivore, I've been extremely strict. And I don't know if I'm not eating enough. I don't know if I'm not getting enough fat. Well, I feel like I'm getting enough fat, but I don't know if I'm getting enough fat. Maybe I need to eat some more. Maybe the eggs are slowing me down. I'm eating more eggs this time around. So, the one thing I will say about the carnivore diet is there's a lot of configuring that you have to do. There's a lot of stuff that you have to figure out. It didn't have it for me this week, so what did I do different? Well, what can I do different? I ate a crap ton of eggs this week, so let's try not to do that and try something else, next week. And there's a lot of playing around that you have to do with it before you can figure out what works best for you. And I guess I just haven't gotten all that configuring done yet, and that's fine. In the meantime, I am getting healthier. I am losing some weight. I am seeing noticeable differences in my appearance. So, it's not that it's not working at all. But with me, it's working very slowly. So, but if it's going to be a lifestyle, which I plan to make this the majority of my lifestyle, then it doesn't really matter how fast it's working, as long as it's working. And I think that I'll see tangible results on down the road. The longer I do it. So I'm not going to complain too much about it today. I am complaining a little bit, but I could tell by looking at my body and the way that my body feels. I knew, for a couple of days now that there wouldn't be a whole lot of movement on the scales, because, I'm not seeing I'm not seeing that much difference. So I'm not really complaining, although I am complaining just a little bit. It's 10 after 6 on Thursday, July 14th. Today's day 10. Today's day 10 of 60 days of carnivore diet. So I've got 50 more days to go after today. We'll see how all that goes. And I didn't bring anything with me for lunch today. I've got my water, and I got a new boning knife. My wife had ordered me a knife for Christmas that's just like so cool. So I bought another one, and it's kind of shaped like that. It's a boning knife, but I'm going to use it to cut my steaks because it's sharp as hell. I use the one in my house to cut steaks with. I use it all the time, and it's fantastic. I mean, just one swipe and you're like totally through the steak. So I bought another one, and I'm taking it to work with me. This is going to be my work steak knife. So pretty pumped up about that. I've got a new radio on the way that I'm going to put in my Jeep. It's a GMRS radio. And I also got a new antenna for it. I don't know where I'm going to mount it yet, but that remains to be seen. I hope there's enough cable for it. So anyway, that's basically about it. Not much of really anything else going on. Carnivore diet, 60 days. Today's day 10. It's Thursday, July 10th. I've got a brand new knife that I'm going to use to cut some steak up with while I'm at work. It's 10 after 6 in the morning. I've got to be there early today to set up a couple of things for a meeting that we've got there today. And I'm also still working on a Mongo report that's due tomorrow. So, I guess that's about it. Later.